Still be sitting there trying to see how she can get my document together. About the way of effort and the friendship and the family relationship between your family and myself. You did what you could do to help me to come back.
And we thought she earned her wings through comfort pie. She had another wing thing going.
Rose. What's your phone number?
I have a friend, and I have to share this with you.
She's a wing woman.
Nimbley. I was so disappointed because the piece that he did tell you was he was sick in December.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't even understand what he was saying. He had pneumonia and was just coughing and coughing and crying and panicking, and I'm like, oh God. And when I hung up, I was talking to a friend of mine in Omaha. I said, I don't have money. I don't have money that just. I said, I have got to do the only thing I know how to do, and that is just pray. And I shared it with Rosalind, and he had been asking me to make sure you tell Pastor Rosalind to pray for me. And we believe in that, and that's all I can do, and that's what I did. I said, I need some supernatural things to start happening, and that's what I asked for. I said, I don't know what. I said, but we gotta have some supernatural stuff because this normal process isn't working. And you had turned me on to Greg, and when I called that young man, it was as though I had known him for years. And when I started talking to him about power of prayer and belief, he just fell right in line with that. And he said, that's what we have to do. And that's how it started happening. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay. And Bobby Joe Champion came to my mind. And so I sent a text to Bobby Joe, to Keith, and to Ben.
Wow.
And Bobby Joe responded and said, this is out of my area. Keith can deal with this. And Keith said, you know what? I got people who can handle this. So he mentions a person's name, and the next thing I know, this person is calling. It wasn't 2 days later. It was like within the hour or two. And I'm thinking, that's what I'm talking about, God. That's what I'm talking about. And so it just went on from there. And when your attorney, who we had spoken with before, seemed so elusive, and all these months, because there was at one point months earlier, you'd asked me to write her a letter, and she wasn't responding with expediency. So you're right. She called me too and said, I don't know what to say. This has never happened before. But this I didn't know Nimbley had people, or you all knew people, but this Congressman Ellison's office, she thought she was talking to Keith, because it came up, Congressman Keith Ellison. And she said, I've never had a congressman respond before. I said, well, that's what happens when you turn it over to the Lord. And that's all I could say. And she did not disagree. And she says, well, it's going to happen soon. And it did. And it did.
Yeah. And I want to say thank you because when I got sick, I didn't mention that part. When I got really sick, it was during the Christmas month. So I came up with this cough. The reason why I got sick was it was so hot. The people building the building is so funny. There is no heat there, but the heat is all the floor during the winter time. The heat comes from the floor. So I was wanting this place. Every time I sleep, I'm sweating. So I opened the window, but the pollution in the city of Beijing is not good. I'm sleeping, taking in all this bad pollution, and I have no mask on my face because when you go outside, everybody has masks on. So it came up time I started coughing, and then I told my friend, I said, look, I'm coughing blood. He said, oh, wow. Okay, let me call. Do you want to go to the hospital? I said, no, don't take me to the hospital. He said, why? I said, because if I go to the hospital, these people want to put me into Chinese prison and other things because they don't know where I'm at, So don't take me over there. He said, but then what we do? I said, anything you can do, talk to your wife. He married to a Chinese. So he explained it to the wife. So the wife brother explained it to one of the other brother. They had to take the Chinese man to the hospital. That was the funny part. They took him to the hospital. He was sick. So they gave him all the treatment, and they brought me the treatment for me to take the treatment. So the prescription they gave him, and he brought it to me. That's why I started taking. That was some of the help to my sickness. So they really helped me. So now up to this time, that was another family that I developed in China. So the family of that lady, all of them call me uncle.